Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name's Shane Gerhard, and this is Wisdom Seed Wednesdays, where every bit of wisdom is like planting a seed in your life. Today we're going over Proverbs chapter 1, verse 8, which is, "Listen, my son, to your father's instruction, and don't reject your mother's teaching." Now, the main part of this that I've been pondering on is the part where it says to listen to your father's instruction and don't reject your mother's teaching. So why is it then that when it comes to our father, it's telling us what to do, but when it comes to our mother, it's telling us what not to do? And the more I started to think about it, it brought my attention back to the olden times where the father was called to instruct their children in the ways of the Lord and the law. And so it puts this almost force and authority behind the Father's words, because it's not just you're listening to the Father, it's you're listening to God. And if you aren't following what God is telling you, there are repercussions, especially in the times when the Proverbs were written. So if you were to look at this in modern times, it could be listen to what Jesus has to tell you. Listen to what God is saying and follow in the ways of the Lord. And when we look at what the mother did, if that was the father's role, then the mother would be instructing their children in the ways of culture and life. They would demonstrate compassion and love, and they would bring life into the law. Because when you take the law, which is coming from the father, which is very black and white, you need some life within that, and that would be where the mother comes in. And I'm sure we've all seen what it looks like when you only live a religious lifestyle of law and order, black and white. But you need compassion, you need love, you need to have community that brings in it, and that is what a mother carries. It's the nurturing aspect, and it brings life to the black and white. So in essence, we're looking at something that has a little bit more power to the father, the one who brings discipline, the one who brings law. And so you are called to listen to what these are, but do not reject, do not step away from love, compassion, nurturing your community. You can't just have one without the other. It's not all about the do's and the don'ts. It's about love and compassion, and that's where we see Jesus coming in. We can attribute the Father's instructions to what Jesus has called us to do and live out, and you could refer to the mother's teachings as being the Holy Spirit. So are you going to operate in what the Holy Spirit is bringing with the nurturing, the comfort, the guidance, the teaching, the love, the compassion that should be brought into everything that Jesus does? This is Wisdom Seed Wednesdays, where every bit of wisdom is like a seed planted in your life. Thank you so much for joining on the channel. If this helped you in any way, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next week for another episode.